Welcome back to the Final 24 Hours channel, the channel that takes you deep inside the last day on Earth of the world's most famous and infamous figures. We uncover what really happened in their final 24 hours alive. Today's video will be the final 24 hours in the life of Jeffrey Epstein. In the early hours of August 10, 2019, the Metropolitan Correctional Center in Lower Manhattan is quiet. Jeffrey Epstein is alone in his cell. At 66 years old, he is one of the most notorious detainees in the country, facing federal charges of sex trafficking involving minors. His arrest weeks earlier has reopened scandals that stretched across decades, powerful connections, and unanswered questions. The night before has been routine by jail standards. Epstein has recently been removed from suicide watch after a prior incident, and his cellmate has been transferred, leaving him alone. Official checks are required every 30 minutes, but the rhythm of the facility is imperfect, strained by staffing shortages and human error. As morn approaches, Epstein remains unseen. The world outside the jail continues to churn with speculation. Court documents have named associates. Media coverage is relentless. Survivors wait for testimony that could finally bring accountability. The pressure surrounding his case is immense. Shortly after 6:30 a.m., correctional officers find Epstein unresponsive in his cell. Emergency measures are attempted. He is transported to a nearby hospital, where he is pronounced dead. The New York City medical examiner later rules his death a suicide by hanging. Within hours, shock turns to outrage. Questions erupt immediately. Why was he alone? Why were checks missed? How did this happen in a high-security federal facility housing one of the most high-profile inmates in the country? Investigations are launched into jail procedures and failures. As the day unfolds, reactions pour in from around the world. Survivors express anger and grief, knowing that a criminal trial and the possibility of public testimony has ended. Conspiracy theories spread rapidly, fueled by Epstein's wealth, his connections to powerful figures, and the extraordinary circumstances surrounding his death. Federal reviews later confirmed serious lapses inside the jail. Cameras malfunctioned. Guards fell asleep. Protocols were not followed. No evidence emerges of homicide, but doubt hardens in the public mind. By evening, the reality sets in. Jeffrey Epstein will never testify in open court. Many questions will remain unanswered. The final 24 hours of Jeffrey Epstein's life are marked not by confession or closure, but by institutional failure and unresolved suspicion. His death ends one legal process, but it does not end the reckoning. What remains is a legacy defined by abuse, exploitation, and the systems that allowed it to persist. His final day closes quietly inside a jail cell, but the consequences of his actions continue to reverberate far beyond those walls, leaving a public still searching for truth, accountability, and answers that may never fully come. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you will be instantly notified of new videos. See you on the next one.